They've done it again. Like I read a book in college one time about
wait a minute. No way.
No doubt. Rocks for Jocks. Okay. Earthquakes and Natural Disasters was the name of the class. We read a book about natural terrorism where a man was going around and using TNT to blow up different dams across the West out in the desert.
He was the brother of that Alabama fan who poisoned the trees at Auburn. Yeah.
Yes, and then called the radio station.
Harvey Updike, yeah.
I feel as though AP poll voters could be put in the category of like natural disaster terrorists, like those who they are terrorists of nature in college football.
Look, they've done nothing to prove that they shouldn't be in that.
Correct. And somebody tweeted out, they're like, hey, let's be very clear here. Any AP poll voter that adds Texas or Penn State into their rankings, who combined their best win is like Sam Houston State. Anyone who has them in the rankings should immediately have their vote revoked, which Texas finishes at 27, Penn State 28. So they were sitting right there. Almost
really wanted to do it. They really wanted to do it.
Many people voted for both of those teams to be in the top 25. And I think from there, AP poll voters are like, shoot, dude, I went to bed early. I submitted my poll at noon. I'm sorry. I don't understand how we're missing, how Florida State's still hanging out here. I don't understand how Cincinnati is not in the top 25. I don't get how Utah is not in the 25. TCU could at least make a case, but specifically Cincinnati and Utah should probably be top 25 teams. We have seen now two schools, Penn State and Texas, who rank above Utah, just lose consistently. At least Utah is winning games against Power 4 opponents. And anyone who's listened to this show knows that I don't wax poetic often about the Utah Utes, but their one loss was to the number one team in the country who's beating everyone by as many points as humanly possible. You can't be penalized by that much, going from like, what were they, number 14 in the nation to just unranked still. This is bad. It's bad again. And I think the Big 12 could get a couple more teams in here and probably should.
Yeah, I think Cincinnati should absolutely be in there. Man, I've really come around on Cincinnati the last 2 weeks.
Dude, Corleone, Sorsby, like
Gadon.
They got some dudes, man.
They do, man, and it's coming together. And this was a golden opportunity. I know Iowa State was a little banged up in that game. The line changed throughout the week because the injury report.
They have no one healthy.
And if that game were 5 minutes longer, Cincinnati might not have won. But the game was not 5 minutes longer. It is 60 minutes. We're sticking to that. That is a real signature win right there. And if you look at the bottom half or the bottom couple of teams, I would say in that top 25, you'd be hard pressed to find a win better than what Cincinnati's best win is. And you didn't have one this week, which does, it does count for something. But Florida State, come on. We got to throw them a bone. Remember we kept them out of the playoff? I know this is two different voting.
Sure, but it's the whole bodies, they beat Alabama and Alabama's good. And you're like, yeah, but now they're bad. It doesn't change the fact that now Florida State isn't good. And why are we ranking USF? Why are we ranking USF over Utah? Are you telling me USF's a better football team than Utah, or do we just feel sad for them?
I mean, I guess we just feel sad for them. But look, like, if we want to analyze this, which is what we're going to do because it's literally the show, like USF has that great win over Florida, man. Like that's fantastic for the program. They went up to Gainesville, up in the swamp, and they pull off a big win.
2-3 Florida, though. The guys,
they're 2-3 Florida. They just beat UT, and we know how much people loves UT. It's not good enough to put them in the top 25, which they shouldn't. So why are we still holding on to this USF thing? They played another ranked team the next week and got their lunch handed to them. Like got absolutely destroyed up and down the field by Miami. So why are we still putting a token number next to their name? I'm not really following that one. I'm surprised. I thought Memphis had dropped football.
Here's a question. Top 15 team
material.
By the way, top 15 team here. Who this is a tough one. Who has Missouri beaten?
Hey, they've beaten UMass.
Correct.
They've beaten UMass.
I don't know if they
covered. It was a home game this year. Last year they played at UMass for some reason. But that's who they've beaten. I'll tell you what. They've also beaten the Kansas Jayhawks.
Who has Tennessee beaten?
Yes.
100%. Georgia Tech. Who did Georgia? But that's weird. I'm not.
I can't find them here.
But them being voted on at all in this. We are missing. We are like, you know what? And to that point, like, yeah, maybe USF has better wins than them, actually, than those teams that I just mentioned. So maybe we rank USF and not, have Missouri at 14th in the country. Michigan, man. Michigan. Man. Who have they beaten? Please. Beat
Wisconsin, right?
Nebraska?
We put that on national TV for some reason. We put that as a marquee game of the weekend for some reason.
Illinois beat Duke. And
baby.
Cincinnati
and lost by like 60 to Indiana. What was that? I think it was like 63 to 10, so 50.
Yeah, Cincinnati just beat a top 15 caliber. Yeah, and Illinois is still 17. Notre Dame already back in the playoff.
Right back in there, baby.
You know what? Never mind. Our bad, Notre Dame. You could be 2-2 forever.
It's tough to beat Sam Pittman. Look at his record, man. It is tough to beat Sam Pittman.
I don't see how, Utah, who has a top 10 loss, credit to them. I'll give them
quality loss, man.
Super quality loss, which in the SEC is gold. And from there, the AP poll voters I don't know. Let's rank USF above them. Florida State, 2-loss Florida State. It doesn't make any sense. I don't like it. I'll never like it. It's a tragedy. It's tragedy in our sport, a travesty in our sport, and the reason it matters is because when those numbers are next to your name, people watch your games on Saturdays. That's what makes all publicity and exposure.
What has LSU done? What has LSU done?
Yeah, because
they beat someone I just forgot.
Right?
Clemson
sucks. Yeah. So what? And they barely beat them. So what does that even give? Someone called Bear Bachmeyer Tim Tebow. What? Locked on Big 12. Hey, today's show is brought to you by Game Time. Game Time's exactly where I go whenever I need tickets. And when I need tickets, I need them cheap, usually. I'm still 24, you're trying to get on your feet and stuff. And Game Time is great at giving me zone deals. I go to a zone and say, I like this little zone. They pick the seat. I save a whole lot of money on it when I just do the zone deal. Easiest way to score last-minute tickets at the best prices. No surprise fees. What you see is what you pay. The app makes it super simple. Can even see the exact view from my seat before buying what I want to do. Take the guesswork out of buying college football, concert, comedy tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, use code LOCKEDONCollege for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, promo code LOCKEDONCollege for $20 off. Swipe, tap, ticket, go. Download Game Time. Do it today. Today's show is also brought to you by Square. Square is where I am able to pay my friends at Island Daiquiri, the neighborhood business down the street. They got really cheap cervezas. I go and I grab a couple of them, and they have tap to pay, Square, bam, we're done. It's over. The neighborhood runs on Square. And what makes the neighborhood are places like the Island Daiquiri, whether it's your favorite sports bar or your favorite little restaurant. Square keeps your neighborhood in business, and they're a proud partner of more than 4 million neighborhood businesses around the world. Go to square.com/go/LockedOnCollege. Square.com/go/LockedOnCollege to learn more. But before you do, go support your favorite neighborhood spot. You'll be happy you did. Square, see you in the neighborhood with Square.